Alright, now let's encounter the exam sample question related to the previous topic, business models for mobile apps. And as usual, we will read the question together. Your team is developing a free-use application that collects publicly available news from user-selected sources so that the user has a single place to read all the news from his or her favorite sources. Based on this information, which of the following business models is most appropriate? A. Freemium application. B. Advertisement-based application. C. Paid application. D. Transaction-based application. Alright, so as usual, pause the video for a maximum of 1 minute and try to answer this question on your own. Remember, the question requires you to pick the most appropriate option. You can pause the video right now. Good luck. Okay, now let's try to answer the question together. But first, let's make sure we have understood the context of the question properly. The question tells us that your team is developing a free-use application that collects news from different sources and display them inside the app. Looking at the first option, a freemium app, it's evident that this option is incorrect. I'm sure it's not a valid option because the question stated that the app is free to use. So you can exclude option A as a possible answer to this question. Moving to option B, an ads-based app, I think this one is a very strong contender to be the correct answer. You see, advertisement-based applications are basically free. This matches the context of the question, stating that our team is developing a free-use application. And as logic-wise, this is very acceptable that a free news reading app would show small advertisement banners at the bottom of the screen, for example. I think users won't mind these ads in exchange for free news. So let's put option B in mind as a very strong possible answer to this question. Now let's move to option C, a paid application, and I think we can recognize this one immediately as an invalid option, as being a paid app contradicts our team developing a free-use application. So option C is not a valid option. Lastly, option D, transaction-based app, this one is also not a correct option. Nothing in the question is mentioned about the users paying fees for each transaction they make. So being a transaction-based app is way too far from being true. So I think everything is clear by now. This app can follow one of two possible models, either a free app or an advertisement-based app. And since we don't have a free option mentioned, the logical answer is an advertisement-based option. Hence, it's very safe to say that option B is the correct answer to this question.